Welcome back to the Grand Slam channel. Today is Thursday, October 23rd. Thursday night football. We got the Vikings versus the Chargers. And then we got two NBA games for today also. Tomorrow we got MLB. But let's get started with NFL first. And then I will be taking both quarterbacks today. You can take their gobby passing yards. But I'm going to go with the 2X method with two gobbies. And I'm going to go straight to their we go passing completions or passing attempts. Passing completions has better payouts. So you got Justin Herbert at 23. I actually like this prop just as a normal prop, but I will be taking the 21.5. The 23 is going to get bumped to 23.5. Looks like they're going to go with the running game given that this line is low. I think he actually goes over. I think he ends up in the mid 20s. Should be a high scoring game given the receivers they got, the two high flying offenses as well. Surprisingly, this is not higher. Could be a trap, but I'll be taking the Gabi at 21.5. He's only missed that line once this season, so that is my first leg. And then Carson Wentz, I will be taking his 19.5. And right there, it gives you a 1.9x payout. But I am taking these separately with different props with the NBA, and it pays out with 2x. But I like these two pass completions for both quarterbacks. Passing yards, I feel like their props are a bit bumped, especially for the receivers. I do want to take Justin Jefferson, but this line was at 76.5 when it got posted, all the way up to 81.5. So best thing for him is his 49.5, which pretty much 14,000 people are on it. I think he gets about 60 to 80 yards. It's going to be close given the regular lines all the way up to 81.5. He hasn't missed his line of 50 yards this whole season. I mean, look at that. He's been averaging close to 100 yards in the past 5 games. So 49.5, that's what I'll be taking. I am not taking the 5 bumps that's been with Justin Jefferson from 76.5 all the way to 81.5. So I'm going to go with his 49.5. I do like Lad McConkey and Orlando Gadsden and Keenan Allen. This line has been going up and down. Was posted at 46.5, then got all the way to 48.5, then 49.5. And right before I started this video, it was at 50.5. It's all the way up to 49.5. So it's going up and down. I think I'm gonna stay away from that, even though I like his receptions. But if you take anything with Keenan Allen, take his Gobby. Any Gobby will do. Hawkinson at 36.5, popular, has not moved a bit. It stayed at 36.5 since it got posted, even though 18,000 people are on it. So I'm going to stay away from that. So I'm going to go with either Orlando Gatson, 43.5. He's been a good target for Justin Herbert. And Lad McConkey, I might go with him, pivot to his Gobby. Quentin Johnson can be in play. I actually like his 24.5 or 29.5. I think he easily goes over 40 yards. So definitely taking the 30, 29.5. I know I'm taking a lot of gobbies here, but the lines have been moved significantly with all these props that I did like, especially Justin Jefferson. Passing touchdowns. Carson Wentz doesn't even have a regular line. He's at 2.5 demon. Nothing else. So for Justin Herbert, I do like his 1.5. But like I mentioned, I like his pass completions better. Let's go with receptions. A lot of these are way too inflated. Keenan Allen 4.5, it's pretty solid. I like that. 4.5 receptions. You can even lower it down all the way to 3.5. But I actually like his 4.5. I think it's solid. That's it. So mix and match. I mean, a lot of gobbies. Too many bumps for NFL today. So I will stick with the gobbies and pair it up for a 2x. So let's head on over to NBA, which there's a couple regular props I do like. So let's clear the board. Aaron Gordon, this was posted at 8 up to 8.5. So I am pivoting to his Gabi, which you can get them at 7.5 or 6.5. I am actually sticking with the original, which was 8 when it got posted, so I'm going all the way up to 7.5. So you can pair that up with one of the NFL quarterbacks pass completion, and it should easily pay you a 2x. But Aaron Gordon taking the 7.5. And then I do like Obi Toppin today. I will be taking his points and rebounds. And that's a regular line that could stay. And that should be at 12.5, 13.5. Also, it did got bumped. So it's all the way up to 15.5 now. So check that out. That gives you a 2x right there. Aaron Gordon, 7.5 rebounds and assists. You get him at the regular line. He was at 8. And then you got Obi for 12.5. Gabi. That gives you a 2x right there. So there's nothing wrong with taking Gabis. You can still 2x your money. And those are two perfect examples right there. I like those lines. So there it is. There's a 2x right there. I do like his rebounds. You can get him at 2.5 or 3.5. This is solid. His rebounds is way low. You can even take his regular line. He's at 4. I see that getting bumped to 4.5. Remember, Indiana lost 2 key players. So it's going to be a hit and miss for the Pacers to see which players are going to step up, which ones are going to take a big role. Miles Turner is gone. He's with the Bucks. And then Tyrese is out with the Achilles all season. So somebody's got to step up for the Pacers. They do still have a lot of good players. Obviously, Siakam's going to be the #1 option. Andrew Nembhard, Mathurin, Nesmith. Obi, I think he's going to get significantly more minutes this season. So they lost 2 key players. 2 key players that were starters last season. So somebody needs to step up. I think Obi's going to have a good season. So I will have him. Siakam, 19.5, only got bumped 0.5. He's in play. I mean, for him, you can take his fantasy score. He always plays well against the Thunder as well. So I'll take Siakam's fantasy score at 37.5. Mathurin's definitely in play. I do like his points more. For as far as fantasy score, he does have a lot of turnovers. But his points is in play. 14.5. You can take the 14.5. But keep in mind, lost 2 key players. That's huge. Completely changes the starting 5. So Benedict, Mathurin. He also plays very well against the Thunder as well. Obviously not last season against the playoffs, but he can go off. He had a 27 in the playoffs against them. 24 in that last game before they lost to them. So he can shoot the ball. He'll definitely have plenty of opportunities this season with those 2 players gone. Chet Holmgren, I actually like his PRA. He's 17.5. He had a great opening day. He had 28 points. And that's with Shai still scoring over 30. But remember, they had 2 overtimes in that. So the big reason why his points is popular. I don't think people are giving the fact that there was 2 overtimes. That's 10 minutes. That's nearly an extra quarter of playing time. So beware of that. I am not falling for that. So PRA, definitely I do like his 24.5. Overall in the game he had 37. That's game with the 2 overtimes. But I think he lands somewhere back in his range. In the mid-20s, high 20s. I actually think he lands in 28, 29 range. So his Gabi, 24.5, definitely taking that. Siakam, like I mentioned, fantasy score. And let's head on over to that other game. Looks like I have a lot of Pacers. A lot of Pacers props. For Golden State, Jonathan Kuminga is on my radar. Rebounds and assists, Gabi. Rebounds, and then his points, which I believe I took 13.5, and I paired it up with one of the Gabis for Aaron Gordon. Gives you an easy 2x. Stephen Curry, definitely taking the 17.5 or 19.5. Go all the way up to 19.5. Either or. Nikola Jokic, I forgot about him. Nikola Jokic. And the reason I forgot about him because I already took his props last night. So Nikola Jokic, I will be taking your rebounds. I took your 9.5. I believe you had an 8.5. They actually took the 8.5 off. But I went all the way up to 9.5. So Jokic is in the mix. I mean, he's obviously in the mix. Al Horford, I took his PRA Gabi at 9.5. He's always averaged over 10. Even with the limited minutes he's going to have with the Warriors, he will still manage to go over PRA in his first game with them. Jokic, rebounds is my favorite prop for him. And then one more I like to mention, that's an NBA first half. And we're going to go straight to Christian Braun. He was a cash cow for me last season. He is at 13. I like him. I'm taking the over. Has steal potential, which gives you a significant amount of fantasy. So I will be taking Christian Braun fantasy first half as well. So mix and match. Pick your favorite. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Appreciate the support. See you guys in the next one.